Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you daily, 6 days a week. I want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Certainly today I'm going to show you, and we're going to explore how to put your Sui to work. I know many of you have got the Sui token, and if you do, I'm going to show you not only how you can earn interest on that token, but how also you can get a free airdrop, okay, that will be dropped into your wallet of a different token just for holding and earning interest on the Sui token. And some of you are doing it already and you don't even know that you qualify for an airdrop. So we're going to look at that in just a moment. But before we do that, of course, as always, if you're a regular watcher, you know what I'm going to say, smash those likes, smash the like button. And this does help get this content out to more people, does really help support the channel. And I do appreciate all the wonderful, kind, encouraging comments that people take the time to write. Thank you so much for doing that. And of course, all of those people who have asked questions in there, I do get back to those as soon as possible. And the cheat sheet is in the description below. I get asked this every day. It's in the link. It's the top linked at the top of the description of this video and every single YouTube video that I have done to help you find that easily. And okay, so we're going to jump into this. And so there's a major update. Since our launch on March 11th, we've surpassed 200 million in total value locked. We're announcing Send, the token for Sui Lend, and when Send. And you can actually go to their Twitter page and read all the articles. It looks like it's coming up to launch in December, and there'll be more details around the tokenomics launch date and etc. Okay, so how do you access this free airdrop? And here's the thing. Some of you are already participating in this free airdrop and you didn't even know it, okay? So those of you who have the Sui wallet, which is a free download from the App Store, okay? And a lot of you have done that because you bought the Blub token. So many of you are familiar with the Sui wallet. And if you have the Sui wallet and you have Sui on the wallet, in the app section, the same place that you went to buy Blub when you went to the Hop, or whether maybe you bought it on Cetus or did you buy it on Turbos, the different apps that are in there to buy and sell coins on, there is also an app in there called Sui Lend. Now, if you go to the Sui wallet and you click on the Sui Lend app there and and of course you've got to download the Sui wallet, and therefore there in the Sui Lend wallet, if you connect your Sui wallet to Sui Lend, you can there stake your Sui and earn interest. I think it's around 3 or 4%. And for doing so, you'll be earning points which will qualify you for the Send airdrop in December. Now, the more you interact in that Sui Lend protocol, so if you have other coins, you can stake other coins there. You can stake USDC, you can stake USDT, so you can park your money there if you like to, and you'll earn more points. The more you interact, the more you stake, the more you utilize their protocol, the Sui Lend protocol, the more points you'll get and the more Send tokens that you're going to get when they do the airdrop, which is currently slated for December, okay? So certainly you could already be earning some points, and if you don't know that, you can actually scroll right to the bottom of the Sui Lend app, the bottom of the page. It will show you how many points you have earned so far. So check that out. Okay, so hopefully that helped you out. Have any questions, hit me up in the Discord or ask below. If you're not in the Discord, ask below in the comment section and I'll be happy to help you out there. I'll certainly will leave a link for the how to buy Blub video, because even though you're not doing it to buy Blub, it is exactly the same process, except the end part, instead of clicking on Hop aggregator in the Sui wallet, you'll actually be clicking on the Sui Lend app in the app section and there. Okay, we're going to jump into the charts, and the first one we're going to look at is Banana Gun. And what I noticed here is that there could be a bit of a cup and handle. Look at this, a cup and handle forming. There's the cup, mate, for your cup of tea and bickies. And then there's the handle part that could be forming. We could be forming if this comes around here. We have the cup and handle, and we could see a breakout to the top side there. If we were to break above that $63, $64, you can see there's the cup and there is the handle forming there. This could be a nice little area to accumulate. Of course, we could go lower. I gave those the same levels yesterday, around that 50 to 52, and then we've got that 45 to 46 level down here, and then of course if we do go any lower, we've got that 41 to 42 level down at the 200 EMA on the daily. And I know some people are listening in the car on the way to work, so I'm making sure I give you all the price levels in case you can't see me on the charts there. I want to give you all a shout out who are off to cars today or unable to be looking at the screen. I thank you for tuning in today. Okay, so that would be the levels there. And so we are under the 54, which is the 618 on the Fibonacci, and we are above the 5 level on the Fibonacci, which is $50. So this could be a good little area to pick up some banana gun here for a nice swing trade. Or if you don't have any hodl or much hodl, this could be a good little bag here, just a dollar cost average. I wouldn't put my whole bag in here. Of course, we could go, if we have a final flush out for Bitcoin before we take off, we could touch some of these levels down here that I just indicated a little bit lower. Blub has seen a great little bounce, so I do believe that we have a confirmed bottom. Well, of course, we have a confirmed bottom there because we have set in a low there, and you can see we are there now at 6. So 6 there would be my bottom of the range. The middle of the range now, of course, is 8, and the top of the range where we broke down from is 10. So you can swing trade this one. If we come back to 6, there would be the entry there on 6. And that's with 7 zeros, of course, not $6 or 6 cents, but that would be awesome if Blub can do this. 6. And then, of course, the mid-range, look at where we got stopped at the mid-range there. It did not get above that. It wicked above that and pushed down. So you can trade between 6 and 8, or between 6 and 10, or between 8, which is a little bit more risky, and 10. And, of course, if we do get a break and a retest above 10, then obviously we can continue to trade that up to 17. My goal, well, I got some more at 5, and I got some more at 6 for the swing trade. And then I would look at taking some profits at 10, and then obviously some more profits all the way up at 13 and then 17 as we get up there for the Blub trade. So that one there, I know there was some scary moments with these long wicks, but these are good stopping volume candles, and this is very bullish. These are very bullish candles, and we had some good buy levels come in and add support there. And so I'll be looking to update there with a new tribal trades trend support line there for all of those. And certainly we have the Doge trade that we're still in. I did advise people to take some profits there up at this level. And then, of course, we have there is an entry here at 12.8. So if you did want to get in the Doge trade, if we did come back to 12.8, otherwise it's down there at 11.9 and at 11.3 cents as well. There's another entry. There's sort of 3 entries there. Certainly, it does look back like Doge does want to come back and retest this band of support here that you can see. Fairly strong band of support. I would be surprised if Doge broke below that. We would need to see a significant drop from Bitcoin for that to happen. So there could just be some more entries there for Doge. Ethereum, what are you doing? Ethereum. We saw a huge dump by Ethereum, but all it gave you was another opportunity to get in here at the 50-day moving average. It tagged it beautifully and found it a support at 24.8 or 24.90 would have been the place to get in the trade. Might not be too late to jump in the trade. Of course, it's more risky. We are looking to get that up to 2,800 as take profit. And look, it came up to 27.80, just take profit, or 27.70. You just would have manually taken, it didn't hit my target. Well, just take it a little bit earlier. Don't squibble over $20 there. Just take the profit off the table. Then you could have got back in the trade, and then you ride it up. So Ethereum, there is some good swing trading there to happen. Look here. You've got the entry back here at 24.70. Rode it up. Just take the profit at 27.70. You don't have to wait for the exact dollar amount. And then you get back in the trade here at 24.80 or 24.90, and then hopefully look to ride that up again to 2,800 or close to it there for Ethereum. HNT trade has absolutely been smashing it. I gave this trade down here at around $5.90. The take profit was here up at about $7.20, but then I gave the level yesterday at $6, around $6.80, that you could get back in the trade or add to the trade there. And those that got in it, you see the candle tag that level, and now we're up at around the $7.39. I do expect this to get up to this $8 level, which would be our next take profit zone for HNT. If certainly there is a pullback, look for that level, $6.85 or $6.85. Then where else are we looking there? The $6.85. 100 EMA on the 4 hour, $6.81. So that's $6.80 to $6.90 region. You can take the more aggressive trade at $7.20 or $7.20, which is the 50-day moving average. So I would switch here to the 15-minute or the hour and then see if we get a successful retest on the 50-day moving average there. That means a candle comes through, does not break, touches the line. That's called a retest, and then bounces off it on like the 15-minute or on the hour time frame. That would be a place you can get in the trade with a stop loss below in case it just it's a fake out and it just breaks down through that line there for HNT. And then render here, we have held this ascending wedge pattern here beautifully holding this. So if you got that entry yesterday, we're still holding the line here, people, for render. So this would be an entry here right now where we are at $5.13. Of course, just be careful if we break below this wedge and then we retest and we reject from here, then we could see some more downside to these lower regions here. You may want to stop out of that trade. I do think for HODL, we are in still accumulation mode here. So you could pick up some HODL here, but for a swing trade, if you do drop out of here, you could look at stopping out on a rejection. And again, drop to the hour or the 15 to see if it breaks from here. Do we get a rejection on the hour and the 15? And that could be a place to exit the trade. Otherwise, we could see a pretty big sizable move to the upside on the break here of the 200 EMA and the tribal trades trend line, this wedge pattern here, break above here, break above. We get above this level here, and I think we're off to the races like a rocket ship for render. Of course, this is not financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? To the great Maximus Decimus Meridius from the movie Gladiator. I did see a meme yesterday. It was Gotius Maximus. It's the meme coin, and it's been doing pretty well. It's an AI meme coin. So I did share about that in the Discord there for a bit of a laugh. Say here, we are coming down for say. We are at the tribal trades trend line, so there is an entry there. Certainly the stop loss here is difficult because you have some great support under here, the 200 EMA on the daily and the 50-day moving average. So if you take the entry here, you'd either have to stop out right away if there is a break below and then retest this as resistance and rejects, then you could get out of the trade and try and get back in here at the 200 EMA or at the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is at 39 and the 200 EMA is at 40 and this is at 42. So it's just a sharp 2-cent drop. Or you can just stay in the trade and add more here at the 200 EMA and add more here at the 50-day and then put your stop loss under the 50-day moving average at 39. Again, what do we look for? A break below, and then as it comes back to retest that as resistance, and if it rejects, then that's the place to get out of the trade for say. And then we're going to jump into Solana, which has been absolutely on a tear right now. And so I'm not, of course, this is the time to take profits up here at around 177. That's going to get to the Fibonacci, the 1414 at 177 to 185. So somewhere in that region, take profit. Probably around 180 is where I'll take the next profit for our Solana swing trade that we've been in. And of course, the next take profit level at the top is going to be that 195 to 200 level for our Solana swing trade. Where can we get back in the trade if we do come back down to this $161 level? Of course, we're above 173, more of a risk, but you could enter at the 1272 Fibonacci as that's sitting at about $172. So if we come back to about 171, 172, and if we retest that one again, switch to the hour or the 15-minute time frame, see a successful candle retest, hit it, and hold it as support and push the upside, then that would be a place to enter the trade. But if you see it break down from that 171, 172 level, and there's a candle that comes on that 15-minute or on the hour time frame and reject this as resistance, then you would get out of the trade, and your next entry would be down there at the 161 level for Solana. And then we have Sui absolutely crushing it. Did not get to my buy order there that I had set at $1.84. We were mighty close. And I know somebody sent me a message saying, I grabbed it at $1.87. Good on you, mate. That's how you trade. You don't have to get exact. You see it coming down. It's close enough. Don't squibble about 3 cents. Execute the trade. Good job. And there we can see right now we're coming right into the tribal trades trend line here. So we're going to see if we've rejected so far from that. But what we're looking for now is a break above that. You can switch to the 15-minute or the hour time frame. 15-minute time frame, even better. Break and a retest of that on the 15-minute time frame. If that holds the support, that could be an entry for a trade, and then ride that up to the take profit at around about $2.18, $2.20, and then again, if it keeps going all the way back up to that $2.30 level there. If we break down from here, that does bring those lower levels of around $1. And here, how did I get that $1.84 level? If we switch to the 4-hour time frame here, you can see the 200 EMA on the 4 hours at $1.83. So I put it at $1.84. Maybe I need to move that up to $1.85 here. I think I'm going to do that and adjust. And if we do break down any further than that, whether we're coming down into these 160s to 170s level, honestly, anything between 160 and 180, I think would be a solid place where I'm looking to add some to the bag there for Sui. And then we'll finish with Tau today. Tau has now come back up. So we had a drop, and this could be a fake out to the downside. And if you caught this wick here, and this wick brought us all the way down to $505. So if you had an order there, remember I'd kind of said 475 to 500. But if you were, you can set. Sometimes that's why I put my bids a little bit higher. So if I was looking to pick up some at 500, I could put my bid at 501 or 502 or 505 because there's no point squibbling about it. Look, it's already taken back off to that 539 level. Now we're currently broken through the 200 EMA on the 4 hour. So at this point, we would switch to the 15-minute chart and say, okay, what we were looking for now is a break. And if we come back and have a retest here, this could be a place to get in the trade, okay? However, if we go below this line and we then come back and retest it to the upside and reject, then that would be a place to get out of the swing trade. So you can see we're right here having and here we go. Oh, it's just beginning to take off. So we're looking now to see on the next 15, if we get a 15-minute candle that comes in here for a successful retest of this line. Of course, you can take the trade here on the breakout and then just make sure that you get out of the trade if it breaks below here and then rejects against this 200 EMA. So certainly you could do that as well. So there's no problem, but we've got a little bit of a resistance here. So we might get stopped here and we might get stuck. So keep an eye on that Tau trade. Certainly you can jump in right now at 541, but just be ready to have your stop loss to get out of that trade. Certainly for hodl buys, it's still just for me a just in case bag buy for Tau because it did do like a 400% jump up there, and we could see this come down a whole lot further down into this 480s region here. We did lose the support here at 475 for Tau. Then we've got some pretty good support down here at the 200 EMA, but it's all the way down at $400 there. You just risk here if it comes down further to 400 and 380, these levels down here are definitely still in play for me, in my opinion. So you can split up your buys to like 4 or 5 different buys there and just really get a nice dollar cost average spread of buys there for Potenza Tau. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show again today. I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you, the most amazing community here, the Tribal Trades community. I so appreciate all of you. And until the next episode, happy trading.